Okay, you guys, we are on number 7. And in the last video of this playlist, I had said that I had thought that resistance was what I was actually working through to even make the rest of these videos. But actually, I think it's this one, and it's self-doubt. Number 7 is self-doubt, and that's what he says you need to leave at the door before you start his mental strength training. And man, this one is big. And you know, I decided about a little over a year ago to really start making video content on YouTube and posting it, and just kind of seeing where it goes. Just because previous to being a content creator, I was doing content creation, but in a different way because I was a hairstylist. I've been a cosmetologist for 23 years, and I used to post a lot of content on my hair stuff. And then when I moved to Florida with my family and wasn't able to really go work at a salon anymore, just because I do have a special needs daughter, if you're new here, and my husband's new schedule just wouldn't allow, there's not enough time for me to actually go work in a salon because we don't have any help with her. And so it just wouldn't work out. I'm sure I could figure out a way to make it work out, but it just wouldn't be as enjoyable as I would want it to be. So right now I'm not doing that. So instead, I still wanted to be able to connect with people, because that was one thing I really, really loved with doing hair, is just being able to connect with people. I had a community, and and I was constantly helping others and inspiring others and helping people to feel good about themselves, and I really enjoyed that. And then, all that was kind of gone when I moved and wasn't behind the chair anymore. So that's kind of why I thought about this YouTube channel, was another way for me to connect with people, build a community where I could hopefully inspire people or share helpful tips. Especially I was kind of oh, this could give me a way to still be in the beauty industry, working with different beauty brands, and, and just sharing different parts of my life, I guess, that I have experience with, because much like everyone, we all have had different journeys and a lot of experience, and I definitely have had a lot of different experience because of my life path. I started posting these videos, and I look back and I can definitely tell my quality has improved, so I'm proud of myself for that. But I'm not really seeing the traction on a lot of the videos like I would hope. I haven't really started to build a community on here yet. So that is causing me some self-doubt. And some of those negative things will creep in your head, like maybe I'm too old, or maybe it's too saturated, or maybe the algorithm just doesn't like me. I just don't know. But then, I reel myself back in and try to combat that self-doubt, because having the self-doubt is not going to push me forward. And so instead of the self-doubt, what I will do, if I catch myself kind of getting in that comparison mindset or just being self-doubting, is I will give myself a little grace, and I will look at my previous content and be proud of myself, because I have grown, I have gotten better, I have started to work with brands that I like, and I'm moving in the right direction. And I am building a little bit of community already on YouTube, especially with breast implant illness community, just because I do share a lot of content on that, or at least I have, just because that was something I was going through when I started making these videos. And it is very important for me to help ladies with that. But with that, I am focusing on not giving into the self-doubt and making sure I'm still going through the motions of someone who has a successful YouTube channel with a community of people that like me for me, who like my content, who just kind of like listening to me talk, much like I do other content creators, and hopefully drop in little gems of inspiration or good tips, or just hopefully inspiring somebody a little bit with my video. So self-doubt is what you've got to leave at the door. If you haven't seen 1 through 6, definitely check out the playlist. And I'll be back here with number 8 from Kevin Hart's book, The Decision, on what you need to leave at the door before you start his mental strength training. So I'll see you guys then.